Alright, we're back here today, guys. We're going to continue the build with the Specialized Alley Sprint that I received a couple weeks ago. Today we received the next part for it. It's a new power meter from Power2Max. Before we go ahead and open up the box, a little bit about Power2Max. They're a German company. They've been around for I think roughly about 10 years, though I'm probably wrong about that. They do sponsor a bunch of pro teams, most notably the Movistar Pro Team. They've gained a reputation over the years. It's just a power meter that works. No ifs, ands, or buts. Just put it on, it works, no issues. They use a crank-based spider system similar to cork. The cool thing with Power2Max though is unlike a cork where you're stuck using a SRAM or a cork crankset, they make their spiders for pretty much every crankset out on the market, whether that's Rotor, SRAM, Specialized, Cannondale, FSA. Power2Max also offers two different types of power meters. They have their top end NG power meter, which comes with a claimed accuracy of plus or minus 1%, as well as a rechargeable battery. And on a recharge, it says you get roughly about 150 hours. It also comes with a 5-year warranty, which is nice. That goes above and beyond pretty much the market standard of 2 years. However, I didn't go with the NG model. I went with the step down. It's roughly about half the price and definitely not half the value you get with it. It's still an amazing unit. It comes with a claimed accuracy of plus or minus 2%. Instead of the rechargeable battery, it does use a coin cell battery, but with the coin cell battery, you do get about 300 hours, so you don't have to worry about changing the battery too often. Instead of the 5-year warranty, it does come with the standard 2-year warranty. Alright, let's go ahead and open it up. Alright, so definitely looks like it's well packaged. Lots of cardboard in here. Here is the box here for the Power2Max power meter. Now it says NG on it. I imagine they just use the one standard box for both types of power meters. So let's open this guy up here. And there's nothing in the box except for instructions. Interesting. Alright, so there's definitely more in the box because I did order the power meter with a crankset. And it does look like the power meter has already come attached to the crankset, which is kind of neat because if you look on their website, they do say that it is an additional cost to get this installed. But it looks like mine came with it already pre-installed, which is pretty cool. Yeah. So when I went ahead and ordered it, I got it with the Rotor 3D24 cranks. You can also see with the chain bolt pattern here, it's 4 bolts instead of the regular 5 you'd expect to see. So Power2Max actually does a few spiders that come in the 4 bolt pattern, so it'll work with the Shimano chainrings. I went with the 3D24 crank arms because they do come with a 24 mil spindle. With the bottom bracket I have, I can use a Shimano crank, I can use this crank, swap them out, doesn't matter. So the power meter looks pretty slick. It might be hard to tell the kind of the glossy black that you see up here and down here are decals, and they do offer different colors. I chose black. Another nice little feature is they do have the serial number and AMP Plus ID all listed on the outside, so it is easy to see, easy to set up with a device. I should have mentioned it earlier, but these devices are AMP Plus and Bluetooth, so they'll pretty much work with anything out there. Weight wise, I'm actually pretty surprised. It definitely feels a lot lighter than I thought it was going to be. I do have my Ultegra cranks here, so let's bring those out. Let's get the scale. Alright, so I've got a Ultegra R8000 crankset here in 172.5 length. The crankset itself without chain rings comes to 535 grams. Our Rotor 3D24 crankset with the Power2Max meter. These are also a 172.5 length crank arm, and they come in at 638 grams. You know, about 100 grams or so penalty because it's a power meter. It's worth it. You're obviously getting it for the benefits of training, so it should make you faster in the end. Well, I'm super excited to try out the Power2Max power meter. As I had mentioned earlier, it's been you know, a company I've been interested in a long time. I've heard great things about their products. You know, it's just reliable, it works. So I'm gonna get this thrown on the bike, and I'll let you guys know in a few months how I'm enjoying them. Cheers.